Are you thinking about moving to Surfside Beach, South Carolina, just outside of Myrtle Beach in a maintenance-free or at least a low-maintenance community such as these townhomes here behind me, and maybe in an area that is less than 3 miles to the beach? Well, then you're going to want to stick around because today I'm showing you just that. Hey, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Nick. And on this channel, I talk about things to do here in Myrtle Beach. I give tips and advice about the area. And I'm a real estate agent. So of course I talk about the real estate, such as these awesome opportunities, these townhomes here, again, behind me in Surfside Beach. So if you are thinking about relocating to the area, then be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and tap the little notification bell while you're at it. This way you could be the first to know about what's going on here in Myrtle Beach. I get calls every single day from people just like you who are moving to the area. So if you ever have any questions or if I can help you find home here at the beach, then I would love to chat with you. You can always use the first link that's down in the description to schedule a call with me. Now, again, today I'm here at the Cove at Glens Bay by D.R. Horton. It's these awesome townhomes here behind me in Surfside Beach, right off of 17 in a super convenient location. You can take Glens Bay Road, that's right outside of the community. It's a straight shot to Surfside Pier in less than 3 miles. In fact, it's less than 2.5 miles away. If you don't catch any of the lights, you can get there in about 5 minutes. This is gonna be a small community, okay? There's only gonna be about 80 townhomes built out in this community. It's one big loop. The front of the homes all face the road, and then there is a pond there in the middle behind these units. Now, 50 of these units, about 50 of them are already sold. There's only about 30 opportunities left in this community. They've been selling super fast. Again, we're in a convenient location, very close to the beach, and these townhomes here are all less than $300,000. I'm going to show you what they look like inside. I'm going to talk about the features, what the homes come with, what you can expect HOA-wise. We're going to get into it right now. Okay, so we're outside the model home here. I'm going to take you on a tour. Again, these are all 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. They're about 1,400 square feet, a little bit bigger than that. Now, the one thing is all of the bedrooms are upstairs. So I'll show you that here in a second. The stairs are right here to the left of me. As soon as we walk in the front door, let me go ahead and flip you around. Now, the thing with these units here is all of these townhomes are laid out exactly the same, whether it's an end unit, a middle unit. There is a little bit of a price difference between the end units and the middle units. So the middle units are going to cost you about $10,000 less or so than the end units will. Again, they're all priced under $300,000. So they're going to range from about $285,000 to $295,000. The only difference with the end units is they have this one extra window here. Otherwise, they're all exactly the same. So you do have a little closet here, some pretty good storage, a nice deep closet. We showed you the half bathroom there, and then you have a 1-car garage right here across from the bathroom. And as you get into the home here, there is a good sized pantry here, and then you have your kitchen, living room, and dining room area. And that's going to finish up the bottom floor here. I'll show you what the backyard looks like in a second as well. Now, these homes here, again, by D.R. Horton, are actually going to be coming with all of the appliances. So the fridge, the dishwasher, the microwave, the stove oven combo, the washer and dryer. So that's kind of rare for new construction. You usually have some of these kitchen appliances, but usually no fridge and no washer and dryer. So that's all going to come included in that price that we just discussed. Now, the HOA dues here are currently only about $150 a month. However, they are going to be changing that here in the next coming months. They're going to start including the building insurance in the HOA dues. So it's going to include your trash, your common area maintenance, and the insurance for the building. So that is set here to double up to closer to $300 a month in the near future. But then you're just gonna have to worry about the insurance for the interior contents of your unit which is going to be a lot less than insurance on the entire unit itself. Now, of course, because we're in a townhome, all of your lawn maintenance is going to be included. So it really is carefree living. Now, again, we are just 2.5 miles to the beach, right in downtown Surfside, one of my favorite areas to go to the beach here in the greater Myrtle Beach area. There's a brand new pier at Surfside, a bunch of neat little restaurants. Surfside really is a cool town. We are a golf cart distance, and you can have a golf cart in this community. You just have to be sure to park it in that 1-car garage. All right, now that we're upstairs, let me go ahead and show you what these bedrooms look like. So here is your primary bedroom. It's a really good sized primary bedroom for the size home. Again, it's just over 1,400 square feet. Nice big walk-in closet here upstairs. This is a king size bed, some good sized furniture. The primary suite does overlook the front of the unit here, and it does have an ensuite, of course, 2 sinks, stand-up shower. Again, all of these units are going to be laid out exactly the same. Now, we are in Surfside here. Students will attend St. James High School, St. James Middle School, and Seaside Elementary School. If you were living here full time, these would make a great primary residence. As you can see here, they do have the HVAC equipment in heated and cooled space. So that definitely helps with efficiency. And then here's your last 2 bedrooms. Now, something really cool about these townhomes here is you can short-term rent them by the day if you wanted to. So that's really unique for a new construction community, because typically the HOAs are going to restrict those short-term rentals. Now, I was just talking to the sales rep up front. There are a lot of people who live here full-time. There are a lot of people who own these as second homes, and there are some people who own them as strictly investment properties. Now, I don't know how these units would perform as strictly an investment property, because you're not right on the beach, you're not super close to a lot of the touristy stuff, though it is a really good location. You can get to a lot of that stuff super quickly. Again, as we talked about, you can get to the beach super quickly. But if you're somebody who's looking for a second home and you want something with a little bit of flexibility so you can help offset your costs before maybe you move here full time, then this is probably one that you're going to want to check out. Now, as we head out the back here, this is an end unit on an end building. So it doesn't have the greatest view because we have a bunch of other driveways and buildings behind us. But as you can imagine, as you get further down this row here towards the middle of the property, I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you what you might expect this to look like with the pond here in the back. I do need to be quick because I am walking in other people's backyards here. So there is the pond there in the middle. Now, these are true townhomes. So you do own the land. There are property stakes here that I'm walking by right now. You own the air rights above. They are true townhomes. They're deeded as townhomes. So you do have a little bit of a yard here in the back, a nice little patio. They put up a little privacy fence in between as well. So you have a little bit of your own space. And yeah, I think these are really great townhomes, especially for the location, especially for the price, and especially for the flexibility of being able to rent these out short term. And with that, I think I touched on everything that you need to know about these townhomes here in Surfside Beach, except for maybe the taxes. Now, as your primary residence, you might pay about $1,000 to $1,100 for the entire year for your taxes. If you decide to use this as a second home or an investment property, you're going to be paying a little bit more in taxes, closer to $3,500 for the year. But again, if you're renting this out, maybe you can offset some of those costs. And again, that's a pretty good option to have. And it's pretty rare for new construction in this area. So with that said, if you have any questions about these townhomes here in Surfside or any homes here in the greater Myrtle Beach area, then I would love to chat with you and answer any questions that you might have. As always, if you're ready to find your home here in the greater Myrtle Beach area, I'd love to be the one to help you out. You can use that first link down in the description to schedule a call with me. I am looking forward to speaking with you. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.